Hello there, my name is Martin Henley. This is the What The series, and in this episode number 11, I'm answering the question, what is a key performance indicator? So in answering the question, what is a key performance indicator, there are 6 things we'll be sharing with you. We are going to the Oxford English Dictionary for a definition. We're going to give you a more marketing-focused definition. We're going to think about the most important key performance indicators. We're going to think about the key performance indicators that you should be tracking, where you get those numbers, and when you should be tracking your key performance indicators. Let's go, Ricky. So if we are going to understand what a key performance indicator is, we're going to need a definition, and we found one at Oxford English Dictionary. And what they tell us is that a key performance indicator is a quantifiable measure used to evaluate the success of an organisation or employee in meeting objectives for performance. So in business, they use these across departments. They will use these in production, they'll use them in HR, they'll use them in accounts. So they will use key performance indicators to measure their success. What we're interested in is a more marketing focused definition of a key performance indicator. So we are going to need a definition of a marketing KPI, and we found one at Impact Brand and Design. And what they tell us is that a marketing key performance indicator is a specific numerical marketing metric that organizations track in order to measure progress towards a defined goal in marketing. Now, this is a great definition for 2 reasons. Firstly, they're telling us it's specific and it's numerical. Numbers do not lie. This is why we are interested here in something that is quantifiable. The second thing here is that they're telling us that we track these numbers, that these numbers will change over time, and if the numbers are going in the right direction, it's an indication that our marketing is going in the right direction. Now, we know our overall goal is to find, win, and keep customers profitably. So a marketing key performance indicator is the numbers that lets us know if we are on track to achieving that. So that brings us then to point number 3, which is the question, what are the most important marketing metrics? Now, we also took these from Impact Brand and Design, so these aren't necessarily what I think are the most important marketing metrics, but these seem to be perceived to be the most important marketing metrics. So they will tell us that sales revenue is an important marketing metric. It absolutely is. The issue with sales revenue is that very rarely will clients or bosses let you know exactly how many sales are going on, so you need to make sure that you are being demanding of this information. They will tell us that cost per lead is one of the most important key performance indicators. Inbound return on investment, I don't know why they're specifying inbound here. Traffic to lead ratio, so how many people come to your website actually convert into leads. Lead to cost ratio, so what does it cost you to generate those leads? Landing page conversion rates, organic traffic, overall traffic to your website, social media traffic against conversions, and mobile traffic against conversions. Now, I'm not saying that these aren't important key performance indicators. The issue I have with these is that none of these key performance indicators stand alone. So the question for me becomes, what are you doing to generate traffic to your website? What are you doing to convert people once they are on your pages? What are you doing to generate the sales revenue? So for me, behind these important marketing metrics, behind these important marketing key performance indicators, are a whole raft of other key performance indicators which will actually inform how well we're doing in each of these areas. Okay, so if we are saying that these are important key performance indicators, but there are other key performance indicators behind them that inform these, what are those key performance indicators? Now, for me, if you are doing any kind of marketing, then you need to be tracking everything that you do, especially in 2019. So you might remember poor old John Wanamaker from yesterday's video. He was wasting half of his advertising budget because he wasn't tracking how effective it is. Now, the thing in 2019 is we do digital marketing, and we will be defining that in a future video. But we are doing things like websites, we're doing things like pay-per-click advertising, we're doing search engine optimization, we're doing Facebook, YouTube, email, and behind all of these campaigns there are numbers. So for example, if you are doing pay-per-click advertising, you will want to know how many campaigns are running. You will want to know where you are ranking for those campaigns. You will want to know how many impressions you're achieving. You'll want to know how many clicks you're achieving, your click conversion rate, the traffic that actually ends up on your website. So behind each of these campaigns are 7 or 8 numbers that will tell you how well you are doing in each of those campaigns. So my argument here is that these are great KPIs, they're important KPIs, but they don't stand alone. So for me, you should be tracking the performance of every single campaign that you run. If you have more than one Facebook page, then you should be tracking each of those Facebook pages so you can see how successful they are for you. Okay, so you're saying, yes, I want to see these numbers. I want to see if I am making progress, but I don't know where to find them. But don't worry, we are still good because I can help you. So if you are running a website, then you will plug Google Analytics into your website and it will tell you how many visitors you have, where they come from, how long they stay on your pages, how many of those convert. We've spoken about PPC and AdWords already. SEO, you want to be tracking, for example, the number of keywords that you might be ranking for, which keywords you're ranking for and where they are ranking, how many are ranking in first position, how many are ranking on first page, for example, how many links you're building. So behind your website, you will have Google Analytics. Behind your PPC campaigns, you will have AdWords. Behind your SEO, you will have Search Console. Behind Facebook, you will have Facebook Insights. Similar for YouTube, similar for your email campaigns. So the thing is here is that all of these systems are presenting the numbers for you. What's important is that you understand that this is like driving a car. These numbers are like the dashboard on your car. Your car will tell you how fast you're going, how much petrol you've got, how much oil you've got. Now, would you really get in and drive your car if you didn't have those numbers in front of you? Well, everyone I know drives their advertising campaigns, their marketing campaigns, without looking at those actual numbers. So what's important here is that all of these systems present these numbers to you. All you need to do is collect them regularly and track them so you can see if your campaigns are going in the right direction. Which brings us then to point number 6, which is when do you track your KPIs? Well, I would argue that you should be tracking your KPIs already. If you're not, you need to start now. And you need to do this regularly. So depending on how much is going on in your business and how much time you have to invest, you might do this daily, you might do this weekly, you might do this monthly. What's important is that you do it at regular intervals so you are tracking like for like. It's no good tracking 1 week against a month or 1 quarter against a year because you're going to get different results. So however regularly you decide to do this, you need to make sure that you are sitting down and getting this done either weekly, either monthly, either yearly if there's not much going on in your business, but it needs to be regularly. If you are still with us, well done. I'm here sweating like a dog to bring you this information, but now you will know exactly what a key performance indicator is. You know how it relates to marketing. You know which are the most important key performance indicators. You know that there are key performance indicators behind every one of your campaigns. You know where to get those numbers, and you know when you should be looking at your key performance indicators. If you have found this interesting or useful, why not take a second to like, share, subscribe, maybe comment. Maybe there's a piece of marketing jargon that you would like to see defined in this fashion. If you found it really interesting and useful, why not head across to the Effective Marketing Company blog and subscribe there, and you will get this marketing jargon bullshit busting goodness in your inbox every single day. We're done here, Ricky.